Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Battle Brothers with the Warriors of the North or Fury of the North downloadable content expansion. Now, some of you who watched the last episode might be asking, hey Raph, what are you doing out on the main menu? Well, it's quite simple. You see, in the last episode there was a ginormous monumental cock-up, which basically means I ballsed up the map seed. And it was only one episode in. I think it's fair enough to say, hey, okay, let's just start again. Because I could say, you know what, it's not the map I wanted, but I'll stick with it, see how it plays out. And you know what, I think I'll keep that safe so I can do just that. But it's also early enough that I can say, hey, I messed things up. Let's go again. And we'll bring back... which banner was it? It was this one. It was for good companions, once again. Now we'll turn off permanent destruction. And what I did last time was I typed... oh wait, no, it's all caps in it for Mapsi's Daryoshev. What I should have done is Daryoshev, with an extra R in there, which is really easy to miss because it makes it harder to pronounce. There is our map seed. This will hopefully give us the knight we all wished for, the knight we all deserve. And I'll put combat difficulty back on veteran, economic difficulty. I like to play on beginner. I'll put starting funds on medium. I'll leave it on beginner for economic difficulty. Veteran, it gets a little too challenging because of the distances between locations. Alright, here we go. So diving back in, apologies for the wrong map seed last time. Daryoshev with the extra R will hopefully get us exactly what we wanted. And we're back here again. You know what? Because it's a restart, I am going to read this again. You walk the stands of a jousting arena. Mouldy fruits and vegetables litter the floor, dried blood freckles the seats, and silence fills the air. When you sit, the wood of the place seems to groan in unison, as though discomfited by the haunt of a rare visitor. Sure, that should be discomforted, not discomfited. In your hands is a note. Looking for hardy men. Knowledge of the sword preferred, but all welcome. It is an old note. Its purpose long since served, but what draws your eye is the price offered to the task. More crowns than you could muster in 5 tournaments. If this is the coin to be earned, then to hell with the jousts and the sparring, but you're not one to suit up for some other captain's orders. With all that you've earned over the years, you imagine you could start your own mercenary band just fine, and that is what we'll do. Alright. So here we have Sir Lothar the Lone Wolf, and his talents are Iron Lungs, which means he will very rarely run out of fatigue, and Sure Footing. These are a remarkably good combination for this character, but of course we must correct his name. This is of course Sir Ashanwain Carfin, the Lone Stressed Man of the Apocalypse. And he believes himself to be a god. Now, let's level him up. Our goal is to get high melee defense. Melee skill is nice. That 5 is just too good to pass up. However, we now have so much fatigue that we don't need to worry too much about it. It would be nice to get him a shield though, either sword and shield or mace and shield. Right, that 4 is not so bad now. It would be nice. Right, what do we want here? We want some resolve, but 2 this level is not very much. We want some health, but 2 isn't very much. We could get a little bit of range defense. I think I will. It's not going to make a massive difference in the grand scheme of things. Oh, give us more than a 2. Fine, I'll just take the 2 then. There we are. This is our knight. We're going to make him look right when we get to a place that can do that, but for now he just looks like a potato head. So, what are our goals? Get new men for the company, get them equipped. Get tools to upgrade equipment, then we can start looking at archers and arrows and stuff like that. Now, castles have good rate recruits, but they are blooming expensive. Venso, the vagabond. You know, Waldron, 250's not bad, 150's not bad. I think I'll take these two under my wing. That's a good price for tools, but we don't need tools right now, we need equipment, and my god, those are expensive. We'll take one spear, and what we're doing with these fellows is setting them behind him. Let's see what we have. Valram is Iron Lungs and Weasel, so good energy, possibly good at retreating, maybe give him a polearm or a two-handed weapon. His attack's not very good though, better give him a spear as soon as we can. And Otmar is greedy and superstitious. So we want to watch him, he'll be asking for more money. Now, on the subject of brothers in the company, Game Night of the Game Night channel, a prolific YouTuber, has asked if I could feature a company member who goes by that appellation. Now, I think I know what I might do. I believe that rumour has it, in fact old tales tell, of a huntsman, an archer of unparalleled skill. Why? Sir Shanwen Carfin has seen this archer at various tourneys competing in the past, and has remarked upon his skill. Many in the crowd murmured, that is a huntsman of supreme power. In fact, we believe that whatever prey, whatever game is prey to his hunts, his bow will bring them down. He is the game knight, for he shall vanquish all manner of beasts. So if we find a suitable archer dwelling in probably a remote forested location, preferably a boyar or huntsman, or maybe even, a poacher if we're really desperate, then that shall be the game knight, and he may join our company. Now, what duties are there here to fulfill? While you wait for Otwin of Hirschbach to explain what he needs your services for, you contemplate on how silent and eerie the whole settlement was when you first arrived. Otwin of Hirschbach raises his voice. That is a really long sentence for someone with asthma. This place is cursed by the gods and haunted by unearthly beasts. They come in the night with glowing red eyes and take lives at their whim. Most of our cattle is dead, and I fear that once there are no more, we are next to be torn apart. The other day we sent our strongest lads out to find and kill the beasts, but we haven't heard from them since. He sighs deeply. Follow the tracks and hunt down these creatures so that we can live in peace again. We are not wealthy, but all chipped in to pay for your services. Well, the good companions always take the offered price. We're not one to quibble. We are men of honour. We shall hunt down what terrorizes Hirschbach. Are there any among your people who would join us? Kurt the Blessed. Relation of Brian, perhaps. We would like to take him, but we're going to need a bit more equipment before we can. We need more money before we can buy pretty much anything from here. We have a taxidermist with nothing to make yet. A temple. A tavern. Champion's Closed Helmet. Northwest of here. probably guarded by some mighty monsters we are not able to take apart. So let's not worry about that just yet, although it would be very nice. You stumble across a corpse in the grass. Ordinarily, the dead aren't that much of a surprise. There are people everywhere, so it's only a matter of time until you see a body here and there. Except this one has huge gash marks down the back and its organs missing. Valram walks up. The organs are gone because of wolves, or maybe even rabbits. What, you ain't even heard of a really hungry rabbit? He spits and chews on a fingernail. Anyhow, the markings, that ain't the work of no rabbit around or whatever. That's something bigger, more dangerous. You thank the man for his astute observations and tell him to bugger off and rejoin the ranks. We move on. Probably going to run into these beasts in the dead of night if we're not fortunate. However, if we can hold off catching up with them until morning, that would be supreme. So in this initial stage, it's obviously all about keeping the knight alive. These fellows behind him, their duty is to stand behind him and poke stuff with spears as it gets close so that he doesn't get surrounded. So they are supposed to get stuck in if he needs help. But for the most part, they are very vulnerable. Let's look around here. As is customary, you assemble the men to explain the company's next steps. Brothers, the good companions must show the world we are forged of a fire hotter than other mercenary bands. As our reputation grows, so will the influx of coins to our coffers. Let us forge a path to greatness. What do you tell the men the company will do? Allies or back to a dozen men? Right, now, an issue with getting to a dozen men right now is money is tight. We can barely afford to equip the men we have. Therefore, it will take us a long time to build up to a full-size company. Therefore, we need allies. Forging a bond of friendship and trust with one of the towns will get the company better prices, more volunteers, and more steady work. Now, I'm hearing the game music is a bit loud, so I'd like to... oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go turn that down slightly. Some of you may struggle to hear me. There we go. Hopefully that'll be better for everyone. I didn't want to deafen you all, and apologies if it was a little hard to hear me at the beginning. Volume is up. 3 direwolves. 3 is tricky. 2 we might just be able to manage. Okay, let's see how this goes. So at this point, spear up. I want you here and just pray. Then you can go to there and try cleave these 2 mightily with your blade. I'm so glad we got that 1 spear. 2 I don't think we could afford. Now, this is dangerous. You just go to here. You keep that spear up. And you do it again. And this is dangerous, but we're going to try. Didn't work. If these wolves drop enough pelts, we could even make a nice wolfskin cloak for our wolf lord here. It would be fitting. And just try cut this one. Nice! Please don't die. Lowly, humble, common folk. Oh, that was so lucky. Okay, Valram, you have a knife. And you know how to use it. I will not complain. Stab. That was terrible. Right. Chop. Nice. But it means very bad news for Otmar there. He may perish. wolf senses weakness. It's going for blood. Kill it! Kill it with a knife! Okay, that wasn't ideal, but hey. Nice. Let's save the kill for our glorious leader. Beautiful! Everyone came out of that okay. We need to get a spear for Valram or something soon. We have 2 wolf's pelts and an adrenaline gland, which I think can be used to make a potion of some kind. Having slain the foul creatures, you begin skinning and scalping them. Gruesome creatures require gruesome evidence. Your employer, Otwin of Hirschbach, might not believe your work here otherwise. Let's be done with this. We have crowns to collect. And if we can do 2 low-level missions here, we should get our first objective. Otwin of Hirschbach welcomes your return of a goblet of wine. Drink up, Beast Slayer! You're curious as to how he already knows of your success. He waves off your curiosity. I have many eyes and ears in this land. Not spies, of course, but common folk. Has a big mouth. I should know. I'm one of them. You did well on this one, sellsword, so have a sip. It's mighty fine wine. It's alright. The reward of 430 crowns you walk out with is far better, though. Otwin of Hirschbach stops you. Just so you know, mercenary, those beasts kill some good men and women out there. Those people might be scared of you being the sellsword that you are, but they are eternally grateful all the same. You wave a crowns. Quite grateful. Yes. Let's call that one a successful hunt. Hirschbach no longer has disappeared villagers. Or disappearing villagers. Kurt, we can now hire you. But you're going to need some equipment, and there's not a lot of... Ooh! Well, what are you good at? You're good at shooting people. You're really good at shooting people. That's a cheap bow, and some arrows, and a knackered dagger. Well, a knackered old knife. You will be... our game knight. How's that for a turnaround? Kurt, the game knight. And it fits in as well. Awesome! Lovely! Our game knight has athletics, so he can hop around the map faster, and survivor, so he has a great chance of coming back from seeming death many a time, although with crippling permanent injuries. It would be interesting to find if there's a map seed where the knight has survivor. But for now, we need to work to earn our pay. We can make war dog armor. We don't have a war dog, so that's okay. Ashanwain Carfin, leader of the company himself, comes along with a small boy racing at his side. When they get to him, when he brings the boy back to himself, the pair talk at the same time, stop, and then start over. You hold your hand up and then point to the little boy, who immediately says that Ferdinand the Treasurer wishes to see you. You then point to the battle brother, who says a local bitch has birthed puppies and maybe the good companions could take one. Pursing your lips, you tell the boy to take you to his master, who's already waiting for you. I'm all ears. Ferdinand the Treasurer crosses his arms and purses his lips. Ordinarily I wouldn't ask some sellswords to guard a caravan, but my usual crew is a little out of it. Sickness, drunkenness, licentiousness. I think you understand. What's important is that I have important cargo going to Brunnendorf about a day to the southeast, and I need someone to watch over it. Are you interested? Well, of course we are. I don't know if the gratitude and local loyalty will come at this end of the journey or the other end. That could make it harder to get our friendship. That's okay. He smiles. This will make you a rich man, my friend. You'll get 40 crowns in advance and another 170 when the job is done. We of the Good Companions accept your offer. And away we go. Whee! So, on caravan missions, they don't always pay too well for the distance you're travelling. The majority of the money you will get is from incidents just like this one. Many barbarian thralls. Okay, well, this'll be interesting, and then we'll end the episode. This could be the death of a company. Just saying. There's 8 of them to, I would say 15 of ours, but that's mostly peasants and unaffiliated members of the company. Thralls, of course, being the lowest members of barbaric society. They are essentially slaves. This man we want to watch out for. He is stun capable. Also, I see a ranged weapon, so we close quickly. That is not a ranged weapon. We'll keep you... You know what? Just get a knife in there quick. Oh. Let's shoot him. That was terrible. Yeah. The problem is that our allies here will be reticent to attack. You bastard! Get out of the knight's way! I was going to go there and cleave through those two, you scoundrel! How dare you! Well, I mean, if it means he gets to stay alive longer. If only we had rotation. If only we could swap places. Is this stupid? Maybe. But I think it's worth it because they have to swap weapons. He again, who could stun our knight, is the major opponent to deal with here. Oh, they're getting psyched up. They're getting so psyched up. They're using adrenaline, which means they will be going before... Oh, yeah. Yep. Don't get stunned! And he didn't use adrenaline. That's great! We're still going to take a pummeling, though, before we get a turn. This is very... Whoa! This is very dangerous for us indeed. They're going to get so many turns. So, it comes to my mind that adrenaline would be a really useful skill for hunting down fleeing foes. Because they run, you run after them, not quite as far, use adrenaline, then you're going first next time and closing the gap. It's only something you'd do once, but it would significantly decrease the distance. Now, you are going to hopefully get stabbed. You're going to hopefully get stabbed and bleed. Lower chance. Yeah, I wasn't expecting miracles. Oh, our man fell. That is not good. Right. Can you at least shoot him, please? Yes, you can. That is great news. Great news indeed, not great news. I like his little headband there with the nose guard on it. It's very Conan the Barbarian. Oh no, stunned! Yeah, this is bad news. This is very bad news. I was going to enjoy this playthrough. What's going on? Ah. Okay, so being stunned means he doesn't get a turn. We want him to pick a cleave to swing through those 3 men or harm all of them. As it currently stands, we are just shafted. Unless things drastically improve. That bone cleaver is just nasty. Oh, come on! The game knight as well? That spearman's going to come down. Alright, the game knight needs to switch to his knife and do some damage here. Oh, that was terrible. Balram, you've got a knife as well. Could you at least... Nope. I mean, to be fair, this is a lot of barbarians, okay? This is a very bad amount of barbarians. Don't... Oh, for God's sake! There needs to be some kind of stun resistance, and the best way to prevent stunning is to prevent him getting to surround him so much. Which, unfortunately, we can't do this early on due to lack of manpower. Oh, Game Knight, no! Yeah, we ain't coming back from this one. This is going to be the death of a company. Broken Knight is a dead knight. As is a stun-locked knight, to be honest. I mean, unless they pull off some kind of miracle over here. It could still happen, okay? If they could just stop stunning him and he could recover enough morale to go from fleeing to breaking, that'd be really good. It's not really going to happen, is it? Let's be honest here. Again, this is a reminder that I'm not playing on the normal combat difficulty. I mean, this is just sitting and watching at this point, you know. It's rather disappointing, but you know what? It is what it is. Damn it, Game Night, you got to help out, but unless I somehow survive this battle, you won't have been able to help very much. I mean, he's just going to get killed with the attacks of opportunity when he tries to flee now. Wait for it. He hasn't rallied yet, so this just... yeah, and he's stunned. I mean, this is just game over for good companions, really. It's terrible. Terrible. It's tragic. And you know what? I'd be tempted to reload the autosave from the fight, but it's a lot of barbarians, you know. I mean, he will go down, it's just going to take a lot of effort from them to do so. Let's see if... I mean, I'm not sure he'll even out-survive these remaining caravan guards, to be honest. I did say, when I moved him to that hex, it was probably a big mistake. And I think I wasn't wrong. There we go. Alright. Most unfortunate... You know what? Yeah, I am going to replay that one. Because that was just bad. Alright. Bring back the barbarians. The many thralls. They're not even fully fledged members of the barbarian society. And... oh, we've got a nice bit of high ground here. I do like this music. But look at him with this fashion. Ah! I've got to have my mouth open! Get up there. I think Game Night we would like you to be... well, yeah, that's like over here will be good enough for now. Now all we need is one of our eyes to stand on that hex and screw us over big time. Is it almost worth watching some of these... What did I say? What did I say? This man speaks the truth. Good God. Right, well, just have to go to here and get screwed over. Because some idiot had to stand in our way. Oh well. Might as well get... yeah. Angry, angry barbarians. They're like hungry, hungry hippos, but really angry instead. And not hippopotamuses. See, the problem with you peasants is you're in the way. You're not helping. And you haven't even really done any damage to them yet. Right, Game Night. Show your skill. I'll take it. Oh, beautiful! Right. Just stay there for now. And we'll go to here and spear next turn. Maybe cut through them. Or we'll go for a single kill. Oh, even nicer. Headband man. So we're going to go here and try and stop... I mean, they got javelins, so they're probably not going to try and flood around here yet anyway. But at least we're discouraging them from doing so. Right, we could go like that. Yeah, let's do it. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what they've got. Is that all you've got? Next one throws a javelin and kills him. What did I say? What did I say? Oh my god, I need to stop now before it gets much worse. Right, okay, you get him. It's a start. It's better than nothing. It is a start. How is he doing for that? He's pretty healthy actually. Right, let's go for a shot into the middle. Let's just go scattered shot, because it's got to land somewhere. That was rubbish. If you lot could get, you know, into the fight anytime soon, that'd be really great. Nice! We'll just continue to weaken their resolve. There's so many of them! I mean, if they want to keep hurting their allies, I won't complain. Oh, I see a stunner. Right, take an aimed shot at him, please. That was rubbish. 81. Rolled an 99. Okay, when you roll a 99, you just got virtually no chance anyway. We got XCOM'd. It's okay. Oh, he is bleeding and badly wounded. That is good news. Okay, he's an issue on high ground. Not on the high ground anymore. Got pushed back by a bloke with a tiny little buckler and a knife. And this is a nice formation for them to be in. Take the shot, 45%. Oh, almost hit our knight. We don't want you to get stunned, so... Yeah! Be the hero you were meant to be! And then he just gets murdered by these three. Oh, that is nasty. He's running low on fatigue? Oh, he was. Interesting. Right. I see a potential problem there. Right. Okay. Thank you for the stun. I will take great advantage of it. But first I'm going to shoot this bloke. Game night, that is perfect. That is bad news. Oh well. I was going to go chase this man down, but now I might not have much of an option. He's running. He's running for his life. That is grand news. And we probably can't catch him. Game night, my trusty companion, my only surviving companion, stab this bugger. And you did. Let's go make sure this other scumbag doesn't come back. The enemy retreats. The enemy is battered and beaten. Those few still alive scatter away in all directions. Will you hunt them down to claim their heads and possessions, or declare the battle won? Look at the state of us. We can't catch that guy anyway. It's over. Oh, Otmar and Valram are dead. Kurt, the game knight, survives. Ooh, a beaded necklace. A necklace made from various beads typical of northern barbarian tribes with a nice price tag on it. One of those spears was ours, as was that knife. We got a nice claw club and an antler cleaver. Well, let's get these weapons in good condition before we use them. 39% on armor. His armor is going to be heavily damaged for a long time. Let's give the game knight a nice little red headscarf as well. I think he's earned it. And he's got a level up as well. 4 in range skill because he is a magnificent archer, allegedly. We'll give him a bit of resolve. And archers can actually benefit from initiative, not because they go first, but because of the dodge and anticipation perks. So we'll give him fast adaptation. to increase his chances of hitting his foes to live up to that legendary reputation of his. We're going to want his range skill to be about 50 to 60 before he can really be considered a good archer. And Sean Wayne Carfin has a long way to go. Let us continue on this perilous journey. My God! I wanted to end the episode. Guess it's going to be a long one. Alright. Get up there. Take aim. Yeah, I was pretending. I was aiming at that one. Honest. Aiming at him the entire time, says the game knight. He doesn't really talk like that, don't worry. He's got a Danish accent. Ooh, look at that lovely V formation. Sir Sean Wayne Carfin, lone stress man of the apocalypse, do your duty. Nice. Oh, and he's bleeding as well, the cut artery. We're going to try shoot this fella here. Nope, but we tried. The difference between an angry, aggressive man with a pitchfork charging forwards and a tournament target is that the archery target doesn't normally move about. Game Knight apologizes, he's not used to moving targets yet. And he might have to run away. You know what, actually? Let's just shoot this man. Nice. I mean, that makes that dagger wielder a serious threat to us. But he's going for the caravan guards. Oh! Oh god. That was so... My god. Ow. Him breaking is magnificent. Stun's good. We need him to survive. That's great. Oh, horrible. Well, I mean, that's game over again, right there. This is rough, you know? Really rough. And I mean, yeah, obviously it would be easier if I wasn't playing on medium combat difficulty, but the problem is that the easy combat difficulty just feels a little bit too easy for my liking when playing a normal company. And I'm not used to the increased difficulty that comes with having a solo commander. Then again, hopefully, sometime soon, the Legends mod, I'm going for one I know I can try and kill here, will get updated, and then I can start playing with that again. But in the meantime, I can at least enjoy playing with this poor buggered company, right? You know what, do I try one more time? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know what, I think I'll try one more time before ending the episode, because apparently everybody dies. Valar Morghulis and all that shit. Then again, Valar Morghulis is rubbish. It's like Game of Thrones, which is basically really bad David Gemmell fanfiction written by an American who's obsessed with the nobility, just like Charles Lamb was obsessed with the nobility when he wrote Lamb's Tales of Shakespeare, and edited out all of the non-noble characters. Literally edited out. He wrote out any character that wasn't part of the nobility. I'm serious. I mean, Lamb's version of A Midsummer Night's Dream, the rude mechanicals are completely omitted, apart from Bottom, who gets a single one-sentence mention, because he literally couldn't get away with ignoring him. It's like, my god, man, could you make your class prejudice any more blatantly obvious than it already was? You know, this is actually working out a lot nicer than last time already. And then we... yeah, let's shoot again. Well, not the man we were aiming for, but it's the man that we hit. Game Knight, you're in deep trouble because one of your foes could easily reach this spot. But they haven't chose to. They're circling round because they've tied down our knight in chief here. They are rather wisely, trying to isolate him. Yeah, bash him with that bludgeon. Oh, mate, you really got in the way there. Okay. Well, we're going to shoot him. Shoot. I mean, I could shoot him again. Yeah. I thought it was worth it. It was worth it. It paid off. You there. That's right. You. Ooh. That is well done. Bloody hell. Right, can we get a kill? We can. Excellent. Right. I need you to take one shot. If you could get a kill, that would be great. And you, yeah. He came rushing up and thought better of it. I like it. Well, we'll shoot him then. Not very well. And can we get there? We can. Excellent. Can we get a kill and save that poor donkey? And the man with the pitchfork runs. Kurt the Game Knight survives. Don't even ask how. Alright, so we're getting some... You know what? Game Knight, you need a padded circuit. That's just... And I'll even give you a better dagger as well, for when enemies draw close. And it even makes you level 3. So we're going to go ranged attack, ranged defense, and a little bit of health, because you've been taking a bit of a drubbing and could do with the survival. We're also going to give you dodge to increase your ranged and melee defense by about 13.5, 14 points. It's current initiative, not base initiative. Getting fatigued reduces initiative, wearing armor reduces initiative, but I think that'll be good for you. And also, we should give you the Fangshire helmet so you can see in the dark and shoot more accurately in the darkness. I will see how this journey continues, because we can't have that much further to go, right? It was about a day to the southeast and we got 2 attacks. So what I was about to say before we were so rudely attacked by barbarians for the first time is that while a trade caravan guard job isn't always too profitable, the place it's taking you to might have jobs that aren't available where you begin. Reaching Brunendorf, the caravan leader strikes up a conversation as if you two might have something in common. He talks of his younger days when he was a spry young man who could have done this or that. He apparently missed out on a lot of fighting. What a shame. Bored of his talk, you ask the man to pay you so you can get on out of this wretched place. You gain 170 crowns, and Brunendorf now is well supplied. Crowns well deserved. 2 skull contract, we ain't taking that. We need to hire someone. Have Torvald the Miller. We'll take you. We won't take another Otmar, because that could be bad. We'll give you a spear and a shield. And a rugged surcoat. And then we really want a second person. Forestmund. I always misread that as Forestmund. Why are we getting all the greybeards? All the old boys who just haven't been able to get another sort of job? Oh hey, we could sell this necklace. Let's see if we can get a better price for it somewhere else. Sell one of, or 2 of these knives. Sell that, because that's just rags. He doesn't have a helmet, so we'll give him a leather cap. And you can have the bandana. Alright, I think that is a good place to end the episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Apologies for the restarts there, but we had some rough early encounters, and you know what? It's the first few days of the campaign, right? Let's take a little while to get established. I don't like save scumming generally, but in those instances it just felt wrong. It's like, I was just trying to end the episode, guys, you know. So yeah, hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!